Hi guys, you're on the Karma Experience, and I actually have a new segment that I'm actually going to start putting on my page. It's called the Just Me Chronicles. Basically, what's going to happen is I state an opinion about a situation, and I make sure everybody knows these are not facts. These are all opinions. It's just me. It's just how I feel. Hence is the reason why I named it. It's just me. Um, what we're actually going to be talking about right now is a question that I actually call the sleeping overboard effect, which basically asks the question of how bad is it really to sleep with someone that your friend or family member slept with already, and are there exceptions, and when are there exceptions to that rule? Um, Basically, first of all, I would like to make it known there's not much that I won't do for my man. When I have a man, I'm pretty dedicated to him, especially if he treats me right, and I'll do almost anything for him. There's nothing that should be at his disposal, in my opinion. But mind you, I said almost anything. I have three rules when it comes to a relationship. Rule number one: do not lie to me. I will find out, and then you'll lose me over a stupid, petty lie that you could have just told me the truth. Number two: do not cheat on me. I give you everything you need, anything you want when it comes to sexuality, when it comes to being there for you, I can do. And rule number three: my friends and my family members are totally off limits. But after one of my men and had a situation with one of my family members where unfortunately it was said that they were planning to sleep with each other. I stopped and I thought about it, and I'm like, am I the only person that feels that family members are supposed to be off limits? Maybe there are exceptions. Maybe sometimes you can sleep with someone else's family member. I don't know, but that's just me. I feel that it's not right. But I did change my mind after a while. I got a couple different people's opinion on this question, and these people were either in the shoes of the person that was cheating, in the shoes of the family member or friend that had sex with the friend's ex-boyfriend or boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, or in the shoes of the person that is looking at their friend and their ex dating. So you could either be in one of those three shoes, and it's really quite simple. A lot of people gave, different opinions on it. One person obviously is in the family or friends perspective of the person that is I guess you could, well, he could either be in the family's perspective of the person, I'm maybe let's say the family or friend who actually slept with the friend's ex-boyfriend or boyfriend. I'll say the family member of someone that had to experience their family member, their sister, their brother sleeping with their best friend's ex-boyfriend or whatever the case may be. Basically what he said was, first of all the names of the people that sent me these are going to stay confidential. They would like to keep it that way. I did not get their permission to put them on the show, so I would prefer to keep their names confidential. We'll call this guy Mike. So Mike said chemicals that alter the mind and body can cloud your judgment. Yes, but before you lay down, catch yourself. Catch yourself. Catch yourself. Think what's at risk. Think what's at stake. Is it really a good idea to do this in the long term? Think about the long term consequences that can come up because um, basically what he meant was, think about the consequences that can come up when you are confronted by all the people involved. The shame you bring to yourself and to your family. Also, keep in mind um, that if you just want to fuck your friend's girl or your sister's man, or if your sister wants to fuck your man or whatever the case may be, it's all the same because it should repulse you. There's no reason why your sister's boyfriend should ever be an image in your mind that says sexy, cute, handsome, I want him, he's mine. My sister doesn't deserve him. My sister doesn't know what to do with him. That should never happen. That's your sister's man. You should never look at your sister's man in that fashion. So I totally agree with him on that. There's a lot of different things that you do have to keep in mind. Um, Now, I already said that. And another person, we're going to call her uh, Melissa. I can't say her real name. We'll call her Melissa. She may remember actually giving me this, but we'll see. She actually said that there are exceptions, But I think that the bottom line is that two adults could be adults about a situation, um, no matter what it is, and if they can be, then everything should be able to work out. Those were situations where, these people were single, these people were very open-minded. Now, I actually had two different friends. One's married and one is single. She's very promiscuous. And they basically gave the same answer, surprisingly. My married friend, we're going to call her Tasha. I'm just calling her Tasha. She knows who she is. Um, Basically, Tasha said there's no exceptions at all. Just don't do it. Stuff like that tends to never work out, but family is supposed to be forever. You're supposed to never, do anything to hurt your family. So even if you really feel like you're going, you really feel like this is the guy for you, this is the guy for you, she feels you're supposed to control that feeling of wanting um, your family member or your friend's boyfriend so bad or girlfriend so bad that you can't control yourself anymore. And my single promiscuous friend said, it's not a good look and there are no exceptions. He kept it very simple, and those are my sentiments exactly. I truly believe there's a couple different ones. I have a ton of people that actually answer this question for me. And if anybody is watching this and you feel you want to answer the question, please feel free. Leave a comment. I will respond to any comments. If you ask, I don't have a problem with it at all. Please just try to keep it very nice and friendly, and that's really all I ask. Um, my personal opinion of it is, after hearing everybody's different way of thinking about it, some people say, there are exceptions. I actually had one girl who was just a hoe. She's a friend of mine, but she knows she's a hoe. She said she didn't give a fuck. Excuse my language, but she straight said she didn't give a fuck. If she feels that there is a man that is good enough for her, there should be no reason, no boundaries, no exceptions when it comes to love. She felt that God is love, and if God feels that two people are supposed to be together, that's just how it is. There's no like, oh well, you guys are, you're the sister of this guy's ex-girlfriend. She doesn't see any exceptions, which was very, and she really meant it. And I don't want to judge her. I'm not a judging person. I'm one of those people. I'm very understanding. So I actually kind of changed my mind from the beginning of how I felt to now. Um, Basically, I was taught the Ten Commandments. I grew up in the church, Pentecostal church, as a child, and I followed them, some of them, as much as I can. Others, I come short a lot. I think everybody goes through it. Um, but one of the commandments I would like to point out is the 10th commandment. If I am not mistaken, it's the actual 10th commandment. Please don't quote me on that. It's just me. This is one of the commandments. I'm just not sure which one it is. But I am like 86% sure it's the actual 10th commandment. I'm going to read it to you. It says, you must not, I'm going to read it to you in a layman's terms. Obviously, thou shall not, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be a little more new century. You must not desire your fellow man's house. You must not desire your fellow man's wife, nor his slave, nor his slave woman, nor his bull, nor his ass, nor anything that belongs to your fellow man. And I can't get any more specific than that. There's nothing that you should want. It's not just even envy. It's somewhat greed too at the same time, and pride. You feel some sort of way about this person having something you feel you should have, so you'll try to go get it. It's not fair. It's not right, and maybe this is just me, but it will send you to hell. So I even think it's rude of me to even look at a guy in the face when I'm dating a man. Some people are like, what? That doesn't make any sense. I personally feel like there's no reason for another man's face to be in my mind when I have a boyfriend. I don't, especially if he's taking care of business, he's taking care of home, and he's taking care of me. There's no reason for anybody else to be in my mind. So if I'm dating someone that is doing everything that is making me happy 100%, guarantee, guarantee, I don't care who you are, I don't know what your face looks like. I cannot tell you any features on your face. Don't get me wrong, I know you. Say Bob walks in the door right now. I'm not gonna know what his face looks like because my man takes care of home. He pays the bills. He's at work. Actually, right now it's kind of late, but he's at work and he works hard and he takes care of home. So there's no reason for any other man's face to be in my head. Bob, I will know his characteristics. I will know his what makes him stand out or his schemas, but I will not know specifics as far as facial reconstruction. I'll say reconstruction because it's gonna be in my head. But you know, I don't know. But hey, that's just me. And that completes this segment for this question. I am your girl Karma coming at you from the Karma Experience, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Like I said, please leave a message, leave a comment, and hope to talk to you guys soon. Mwah. Deuces.